Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Boxing New.
Oscar De La Hoya said he's working on a massive fight for Ryan Garcia. And look, let's break it down honestly and objectively as possible. And Oscar De La Hoya has recently come out and tweeted that he's working on something huge for Ryan Garcia. And now we know that Golden Boy, they do a lot of talking. They do a lot more talking than actual fighting at this point. Ryan Garcia does more talking than he actually does fighting at this point. So this is nothing surprised that these guys are back to talking. But if you break down what Oscar De La Hoya is saying, he's working on something huge for Ryan Garcia. And you also see what Ryan Garcia recently tweeted, stating this is a resume, not a comeback. He's expecting something huge. Now, a huge fight for Ryan Garcia right now could be three options. One, it could be Tank Davis. That would be a huge fight for Ryan Garcia right now. The next option would be George Kambosos Jr. That would be a huge fight for Ryan Garcia right now. And Vasyl Lomachenko. That would also be a huge fight for Ryan Garcia. We understand that he's not fighting Devin Haney. Devin Haney is trying his best to get the Kambosos fight. So we understand that those are the three options. Tank, Kambosos, and Vasyl Lomachenko would be massive fights for Ryan Garcia. But, you see Oscar De La Hoya saying that he's working on something huge for Ryan Garcia. His definition of huge is likely something like Joseph Diaz, where he's basically stating that put me in there with Ryan Garcia next, and Oscar De La Hoya retweeted it. So at the end of the day, we don't know. I still think the Joseph Diaz and Ryan Garcia fight is an excellent fight. It's a great fight. And it's the type of fight that Ryan Garcia should take next. That's an excellent fight. But it's not a huge fight. So he shouldn't be out here saying that he's working on something huge for Ryan Garcia if it isn't truly huge. And the only huge fights available are Tank Davis, George Kambosos, and Vasyl Lomachenko. But once again, honest and objective as always, it's the IBFP.